Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel and welcome to your daily energy check. Welcome to the new week as well, and you can see I got some sage smudging still going off, but yeah, hopefully it's not gonna be bothering you. If I'm fine with it, I'm actually breathing this in. I hope you will be as well. Okay, so let's get on with the reading. Let's get right into it. Okay, so today I brought the Angel Therapy deck, which I also haven't used in a couple of months at least, maybe more. But it is such a wonderful deck, and I put it aside a couple of days ago and was just waiting for the perfect moment, because I'm still in the state where, you know, I'm listening to like which deck I'm guided to use today. You know, maybe there's some kind of message that feels like it's gonna go through this particular artwork, this particular messaging. So today I feel like it's time for the Angel Therapy. Let's get a card of guidance for each of the twins, and then we'll carry on with the read. Thank you so much for being here, guys, and please don't forget to hit that like button and leave a comment, say hi. Tell me, by the way, where you're from. I do get certain stats on where the demographics is, and I think at the moment the majority is from States. Then we got Canada, India, UK. Those countries are, I think, in the top 4 at least locations. But let me know where you're watching from. I'd like to know. Anyway, Divine Feminine, your card is an Earth Angel, and it says you're a light worker who has come to Earth to teach about love. Like, we didn't know that before. Duh. But yeah, basically Earth Angel is like the angel on Earth. So this is a reminder for you Divine Feminines, if you needed a little pick-me-up this Monday, this is a reminder that you are an angel and you are here with a mission. So remember that, and don't let anything veer you off your path. Trust yourself more than anyone else. That's what I'm hearing for you. Masculines, you've got solar plexus chakra. Ooh, one of the chakras. I've been seeing more guidance towards root chakra for a while for Divine Masculines. So I feel like this is a good progression, because you're kind of like, you start with the root chakra in terms of cleansing, resetting, activating, right? And then you move up. So this means that we've got root chakra and sacral chakra covered, and now we are on to solar plexus. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. This is one of the masculine chakras, of course. It is connected with the sun energy and solar plexus. In tarot, it's connected to the Strength card. It is about courage and confidence. The color is yellow, and hopefully you have your techniques, approaches, rituals to work with this chakra, or you can cultivate more of that courage and see if there are any aspects of your life where you don't feel comfortable expressing yourself and moving towards the life that you want to create, basically. I'll use the Light Seers Tarot for the main read today. It's so funny because this piece of the sage that I've been using, it actually was quite weird for a long time. Like, I mean, for like a year. It didn't burn very well, and it was kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it wasn't dry enough because it wasn't burning very well. Like, it was a real effort to get it to burn. And now suddenly it opened up its potential, and now it's like, and I'm not used to that because I'm already like thinking, okay, as soon as I put it down, like a few seconds later, it's gonna stop. And there we go. It's been going off for like almost 5 minutes now. Alrighty. And you know what we'll do? We'll also pull love messages with the Love Oracle. So stick around for that. 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. I love this. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get some clarifiers. I like that twins are moving towards solidifying this image of what would be the life in union like different real life aspects of it, you know, starting from how do we want to organize our rooms and spaces in the house, ending with how many kids we want and what would be our priorities, you know, how soon we want to have them, like doing that kind of planning. Which I know it may sound ridiculous if you're not with the person yet, but those are important questions. King of Cups. And if you're contemplating those questions, it means you're serious, like King of Cups. You're serious about your feelings and your plans. Feminines, your energy today is Ace of Cups, clarified by Two of Pentacles. So, I would say that you've been trying to cover a lot of different ground fields, and you were trying to be everywhere and do everything everywhere all at once. And up to you to see what it means in your specific context, because this is a collective reading, so I won't be able to cover everybody's use case, right? But anyway, regardless of whether you were doing 4 things or 44, it was too much objectively for you to handle at the same time. And I know maybe some of you are saying right now, I'm actually hearing that like, ooh, but you know, sometimes some emergencies come up and we can't really predict that. That's true, but what do you do? In a good book, you know, of planning and time management, you first of all shouldn't plan the entire 100% of your time, to leave time for those kind of things. And second of all, those things come up, they're bigger than you think, than maybe you had thought before. That's okay, it's life, it happens. But then you need to take something off your list. Otherwise, you're setting yourself up for failure and you're always going to be behind. Because guess what? Life happens pretty much every day, right? Things aren't going according to plan pretty much every day. I'm not saying all of them, but at least something, right? So it's like this education where you're learning to have more respect towards your energy and time, where you do not fill all of your time with some kind of mission to save the world. And also it's about considerations of how you plan it, you know, so that you don't maybe plan 20 things, maybe you plan 7 instead. And it's like, whoa, shocker, how is that possible? I'm such a high achiever, right? Yeah, maybe your ego will take a hit here, but your heart will be so grateful. Because guess what? Apart from the fact that you'll have time, or you'll have that time and energy actually for emergencies, you'll also have time for yourself, where you can just chill, where you feel like reading something or watching that video that your friend sent you, or just get outside and spend those 10 or 15 minutes in the sun. That was not on your plan, I can guarantee. You know? This is a learning curve, but there we go. Masculines, the Emperor and Knight of Wands. We did have double Knight of Wands yesterday. That was weird. Today, masculines have got it. So masculines continue having the drive and passion to make things happen, right? And there is a big, I would not want to say that it's an ego energy, but it's a very male-driven, masculine-driven energy of achieving, of presenting yourself in a certain way, right? So maybe you have somewhat good intentions behind it, right? Like, yeah, I'm trying to make this work with this person, whether it's a feminine, a business partner, someone else, a friend, right? But I'm gonna feel so much more confident pursuing them or establishing this friendship or partnership, whatever it is, if I have more kind of aces up my sleeve, if I've got more things going on for me. Look at the solar plexus chakra. I'm just gonna remind you about this card, because that's exactly what you should be addressing ideally. Not just going for some external signs of success and achievement is something that you can then show to that person directly, indirectly, right? Maybe like just have it hang it up on the wall, and then this person comes in and you're like, oh yeah, by the way, yeah, I got this. I forgot about it already. And it's like from a week ago. But you know what I mean. Like, you shouldn't need that, especially if it's a relationship that's based on, you know, personal features. Personal features sounded weird, but you know what I mean, on the personality, on the kind of person that you are, right? So maybe see how you can shift the gears to trying to look a certain way or to present certain achievements and awards towards feeling good about yourself, so that you don't need those anymore. Additional question for today. Temperance clarified by 7 of Swords. Very interesting. I feel like it's about certain secrets that we keep that prevent us from achieving certain level of harmony in our life. You know, it's things that maybe you don't tell anybody at all, and you're trying to forget yourself. Like, even you don't want to hear about that part of your identity of yourself, right? But the truth is, we are supposed to have love and compassion for all our parts, as we would say in internal family systems, to all aspects of our personality. And those things that we don't want to show to the world, that we want to keep a secret, they're part of us, of who we are, right? And it doesn't mean that you're supposed to stay with them, live with them, and just have them as a label that's just in your face and it's ugly and you don't like it. Nobody's stopping you from reframing, from healing, from rewriting that part of your life that you don't like. But it shouldn't stop you from feeling worthy in your skin, you know, from putting yourself out there and having that feeling of inner peace and understanding that those stories are behind you and they don't define you. Your thoughts, you may have some negative thoughts, but you're not your thoughts. You may have experienced some kind of trauma in the past, but you're not your trauma. What do feminines need to know about this? 10 of Wands clarified by 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of inner conflict here that feminines are feeling. And I feel like it's about handling a particular situation. Like, what do I even do with this? Like, where do I even start working through it? Don't overthink. That's where things get difficult. And that's where you get trapped in that mind prison of yours. Start undoing it, unpacking, right? Start looking at it from different aspects. Why is it a problem? Why did I do this, or did this happen to me? What does it symbolize? And you can even research it yourself, or maybe you already have a mentor, coach, or therapist to work through this. And then you will start unlocking what is the pattern about itself. And how do you want to reframe that particular event with a different connotation? For masculines, we see King of Swords and Queen of Swords. Just a reminder that it's not really a couple, not a romantic couple anyway. This is more like a couple of siblings. But it is a strong air energy. In this case, they're also kind of turned towards each other, not exactly, but still the body language is like we're looking at each other. So for the what I'm getting for the in this is for the masculines, their conundrum or their dark story, let's put it that way, is around the interaction of the feminine and the masculine. And yeah, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be with a sister, with a mother, with some other feminine energy, right? But something like that happened, and masculines are now trying to understand what was behind it. Why did it even happen? What was the other person thinking? You know, that kind of thing. And almost like replaying it, reenacting it in their head. Yeah, again, less thoughts, more processing the feelings and emotions. And if you want to turn on the brain and include your brain into this work, great. But instead of reminiscing and replaying and maybe regretting certain things that have happened or hurting through them, it's going to be more useful to again, to understand the pattern, to look up what does it symbolize, like especially if somebody around you, you know, what does it usually tell about a person, what they're going through, so you can find that source of compassion. And so you understand that, you know, there's a very good chance that it wasn't personal, right? You were a symbol, you were a tool in that situation for them to work through their stuff, for example, right? And you got this lesson also for a certain reason, right? That experience was there for a reason, for you, for your timeline. And as soon as you get that acceptance and that compassion, it's going to be a lot easier to process the hurt and the feelings, the negative feelings as well. What is the guidance and love for Divine Feminines watching? That was quick. Not enough in cassette. Replaying over in your head. Yes. Oof. And frustrated, lack of confidence, self-sabotage. You see, that's exactly what we saw here. They saw the self-sabotaging cards. Because of overthinking and because of like giving it too much power, really, honestly, those past events. It's time to let go. Throw away the cassette player and the tapes. Nobody is doing that anymore anyway, right? And like I was saying, I'm not gonna repeat itself, but even here it says fear, ego issues. Could be jealousy. Think about that. And yeah, if you have a problem with replaying things in your head, I did do an episode of Mindfully Awake that was about finding emotional closure, and I talk about that over there. So find that episode. There is a playlist link in the description box below, and you can just look through the titles and you can find it. And yeah, definitely go to that episode to see how you can find emotional closure. Because I know it may sound easy sometimes, but there are some cases where it just doesn't happen as easily, and you may need specific techniques, specific ideas. We got Hand of Cards, I like it, and Heart was the key. Nice. Take a chance, risk, different options, considering options, and welcoming love. Take a chance to welcome love. Open your heart, getting together. This is like a perfect match, you know, like a key and the lock. Nice. Yeah, so that's a continuation of working with your solar plexus chakra, Divine Masculines. So work on your solar plexus chakra first, and then put yourself out there, take a risk, take a chance, and open your heart. It's gonna be so much easier. You won't be overthinking it as much. You won't be double checking yourself or your person of interest. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time,